It's Monday morning and welcome to
Sun starting to set now over Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. Brendan Finnegan will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, you can see he absolutely dominates left-handed hitters. We'll see if that trend continues here in this one.
Starling Marte is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hamilton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1.
In the second spot tonight,
Gregory Polanco will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Andrew McCutchen will stand in for the first time with gaudy numbers here in the month as you see him there. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the Buccos. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that rip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Billy Hamilton is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Eugenio Suarez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Nobody out, runner on first. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Harrison. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. Joey Votto will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower, and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jung Ho Kang will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
Jung Ho Kang.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Francisco Cervelli will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this thing around sometime soon.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. John Jaso strides forward for the first time, and he's been in a bit of a slump recently. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Lifted in the air out to right. Bruce is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Sean Rodriguez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And, you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom. Devin Mesoraco will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Jay Bruce will stand in, and he was the entirety of their offense yesterday afternoon as he drove in both of their 2 runs. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Brandon Phillips gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Brandon
The
Phillips.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Cervelli scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Josh Harrison readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you know, you get stuck sometimes being that number 8 hitter, trying to work the count and trying to buy a little extra time for your pitcher. Now that's a pitch right down the middle that maybe a number 4 hitter jumps all over.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little bouncer, but it gets foul.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
Nope.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a
2-2.
tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. Grounded back up the middle. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, let's take a look at that play at first here in show motion.
Number 99.
He's close to making a great save here.
Ryu.
You can see him try to backhand it, but it doesn't quite want to stay in the glove. May have hit him more in the palm, and he can't prevent the throwing error.
The pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Here's the first pitch to him. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And the toss will go to Phillips at first base, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just 1 out.
Starling Marte stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Zach Cozart digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Scott Schebler will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Rodriguez is up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Brandon Finnegan will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. they haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Ryu looks in. Here it is on 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
To first, Jasso fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
That's by him for strike one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jung Ho Gong. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Got him right in the back. Doesn't feel good, never does, but I can think of a lot worse places to get dosed.
That evens it up, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. Had some serious hang time to it.
Francisco Cervelli is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. John Jaso is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Sean Rodriguez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
The 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. looking to avoid his first walk. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates. Leading off the inning, Billy Hamilton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hit sharply on the ground. Harrison has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Third baseman, number
Eugenio
7.
Suarez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ground ball left side. Played on the backhand. And the throw is low that time to first. And did he have control of it? Yes, says the first base umpire. And there are 2 gone. Joey Votto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ryu gets the sign. He'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Devin Mesoraco is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Hit to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. Josh Harrison heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First offering on its way. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
From the stretch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Drilled on the ground to short. Cozart has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Gregory Polanco will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Schebler ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Oh, and he couldn't help himself there as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's back to 2-1 now. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, you always hear us talking a lot about getting those hands through the zone quickly. And this is a prime example of that right here. You see it there on show track. This pitch is in off the plate, but he gets out in front of this thing and just whistles it down the line. Now, if he's tardy on that swing, this is a broken bat grounder. Instead, he's got himself a double.
Standing in now, Jung Ho Kang, as he'll take a look at ball 1. For McCutchen, he's credited with double number 11 so far this year. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
To short, fielded by Cozart. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this. Jay Bruce will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Striding into the box, Brandon Phillips. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. 3-0 now.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out. Zach Cozart will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
And that's in there, base hit. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Wow, a 2-0 count. And this is a room service fastball. Look where this thing is, right down the middle. I mean, he can't help but jump all over that.
Scott Schebler will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Jose Peraza will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jose Peraza.
And he takes ball 1.
And I'm not generally in favor of pitching changes in the middle of an at-bat, but with the bases loaded, you got to get someone in there that can throw a strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now. So striding in, Billy Hamilton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And, boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Trying to hold the lead. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. The run scores from second. It's a 3-3 game. Joey Votto will stand in now with 3 home in the inning already, and 2 more ducks out there at second and third.
And a chance to really put up a crooked number here with just a simple base hit.
And Votto's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Kedia Sampson will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Francisco Cervelli will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. John Jaso steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
John Jaso.
And that's dead center for strike 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
Sean Rodriguez, ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Josh Harrison is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Cozart is there, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. One left. Devin Mesoraco will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is all.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Your attention, please. Now
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as they take the lead 4-3. Kyle Lobstein will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Right side and right into the shift. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 4.
Brandon Phillips digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run for Brandon Phillips, and it's now 5-3. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Scott Schebler will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, 0-2.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jason Rogers is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And he's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Chop foul right at home plate. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Oh, but right to Votto at the bag. Good reactions there for out number 1. Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Fouled straight back. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that is Tucker Barnhart is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Guido Knudsen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Changeup, called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
third baseman, number 7.
Eugenio Suarez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
First baseman,
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Devin Mesoraco will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Reds strand a couple, and it remains 5-3. Jumbo Diaz will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Andrew McCutchen, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Jung Ho Kang will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hamilton. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Francisco Cervelli digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball.
Now batting, first baseman.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Jaso. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Pedro Florimon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with one away.
Nope.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
High and deep to straightaway right. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Gone. A fence scraper, but still good for 3 runs. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and this one gives them the lead at 6-5. Pedro Villarreal will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Into the box now, Sean Rodriguez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Cozart charging this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Josh Harrison will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And there you go. You've got the pitcher on.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Reds 5. Pedro Florimon will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Jay Bruce will lead it off here for the Reds, followed by Brandon Phillips waiting his turn on deck. Chris Stewart is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. On the ground up the middle, Rodriguez is there. Flip on by Rodriguez, and there's 1 away.
The second baseman, number 4,
Brandon Phillips comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Zach Cozart will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. Great look there at nighttime in Cincinnati as we head to the 9th inning for this one. Michael Morse will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up the first, and that is off the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
For the Pirates, left fielder,
Starling Marte ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
right fielder,
Gregory Polanco is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Cozart is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Mark Melanson is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35.
Striding in to start the ninth, Scott Schebler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a little tapper. But that one rolls foul. Hit to third. Gung is there. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Jordan Pacheco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Reds are down to their final strike.
And you can tell by the way he's attacking these hitters, he's not trying to hit corners or anything, and he's just getting that ball back and saying, let's go to work.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here, John Jaso. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.